It looks like that we are not allowed to have a fun day in crypto because every single time when we do, Trump comes out and ruins the party. I will show you today what I believe is going to happen next and what I actually predicted a couple of days ago already, and if we should start to worry here. If you want to know what's going on, then don't miss out on that, and let's go, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in here on this Friday. Honestly, I forgot again that it is actually Friday because the week just passed by me like crazy. But yeah, at some point in my afternoon, I remembered which day it actually is and thought it's crazy. But anyways, what's also crazy is that Trump is again going to war with his tariffs now in the car industry. And that, of course, led again a massive correction in the market. I had told you guys a couple of days ago already, I was expecting based on technicals that we need to come down a little bit before we go higher next week. And this is exactly what is happening right now. Today also, we are going to get the PCE numbers year to year. Right now, people are expecting that we are getting 2.6%, which is also the actual rate, but the previous one was 2.9. So if we get 2.6 or lower, that could potentially lead to a small reversal back to the upside. So if we are getting 2.6, most likely it's a nothing burger and we stay where we are until the market settles over the weekend and then into the new week. I expect the market to turn around and go back to the upside. When we want to have a look how bad the situation actually is, then we go here to CoinGlass and look at the total liquidations over the last 24 hours. And there you can see that over 300 million longs were liquidated, and that was because everybody was again getting too fast, too bullish. And that's why I told you guys beforehand, I said, okay, we go up to around $89,000, $90,000, expect that we turn around from there, go back to 86, 85, 84, and then only then we go back to the upside. So this is exactly what is unfolding here right now. But I go more into detail here in a second. The DXY is having a field day again today. It's moving into the upside. Also really simple. The tariffs from Trump plus the PCE numbers are anticipated, when I look at the DXY, to be worse than what they actually are. And the market is here in a risk of stance right now until we get the actual numbers. So, but I think that it's just another shakeout, a huge bear trap, and we are going to get a reversal here in the coming days. So I'm not really concerned about this, especially because I warned you guys that this is going to be happening. So also for that same reason, I still have the PIONEX spot running here on Bitcoin. I'm still up here over $160. I was here up at $1,400. Still absolutely fine. On the Ripple one, I made a small mistake. The buy range to the bottom side was too low. That's why I'm here now in a slight loss, but it's the first day that I'm in a loss here on that bot, you know. So I'm not concerned about that. There's also only $1,400 worth of capital right now on that bot of a total of 10,000. So I can buy so much more to average down the entry, which will also then change here the P&L of the holdings, you know. So that's why I'm not really concerned about this. I let this run, I adjusted it, and it will be fine now. Again, I still need to add the link for the XRP strategy. Add the link in the description for the XRP strategy. I'm gonna do that straight after I recorded this video. So, and for that reason, guys, if you're not trading yet on PIONEX with the bot strategy or create your own grid bot, then sign up there. You'll still get up to $1,000 just for signing up there and complete some simple tasks here, really simple. You can look for yourself with the link that's in the description and the pin comment below. And as you can see, if you would have just traded Bitcoin with the strategy when I started it, you would have way better off than being in a long position with Bitcoin, you know, because this is a spot strategy. And even though the market came so much down here in the last 24 hours, the bot is still running in profit, you know. So that is what I explained to you from the get-go, that if you set them up correctly, that even in a drop situation like that, you will be fine, you know. So you can see here, we are absolutely positive here since the get-go. We were never really negative on that bot. So this is the power of that. You know, that's why I'm telling you guys, get onto it while they have still money to throw around for people just signing up there and complete some simple tasks. The most important line for Bitcoin right now on the daily chart is actually this downward sloping trend line and the 200 moving average. So what you want to see today and where you want to pay attention to is that we are closing above the 200 moving average and then we get a bounce from this downward sloping trend line. I expect that to be happening if and only if the PCE numbers are better than expected or as expected. So that means 2.6 or better and lower. Only then we're most likely going to get that bounce and going to close over the 200 moving average and above that downward sloping trend line. And here you see what I predicted, guys. The stochastic is turning down, the RSI is turning down, the MACD is losing momentum, hence why we are going currently to the downside. When we're going into the 12-hourly chart, things looking here a little bit different. Here, we are most likely in 24 hours hitting the bottom of the stochastic RSI, but the RSI is looking also pretty bad. The MACD also looking pretty bad. Here we need a move at least back to $86,200 to stay in the mid-range of the EMA ribbon and reclaim that to see here continuation of the flippening of the EMA ribbon. So if we close below the EMA ribbon as the current candle stands here, then we need a reversal candle to mitigate that, so only then we have a chance to flip the EMA ribbon here in the next coming days, so if we start now trading below that EMA ribbon again, it will be really hard, let's say within a week, to flip this again, unless we get for some crazy reason in a God candle going up, doing something like this, and then start consolidating just a little bit lower, but we are way above the EMA ribbon, so pay attention to that here in the next coming hours. Also on ZoomX, my trades overall still doing well. The Bitcoin long is still doing well. The Ethereum one is in a slight loss, which is fine. I still let it run because I don't think that my liquidation price will be hit, and I can just add more money if I need to protect myself. Also here, guys, if you want to trade with me on ZoomX, the best non-KYC exchange out there is a link in the description and the pin comment below. There's a lot of stuff coming. Again, I want to remind you there is a new campaign coming. I need to hit up my manager again, when exactly, but you're going to get so much perks, if you sign up right now, guys. So don't miss out on that. And again, all the trades that you see here were given live on the channel, guys. So everybody had the chance to take the same trades. So here, right now, if you enter the Ethereum trade, you get actually a better entry than I have. And we'll also make more money then based off that. When we're looking at the MDX algo scalp gradient, so here, remember what I said the other day, said a sell signal will mark a small reversal, and we're most likely going to come down here into that buy cluster here. So we're already close. The reactor indicator is also pointing to more downside here in the short term. So hence why I believe we're going to reach here this level of 83,600. And from there bounce back to the upside, and this whole move here will look like a deviation. Right now it still looks like, okay, the bull flag is already broken with the current 4-hourly candle. If the next 4-hourly candle pumps back into the bull flag can still play out, so it's still possible, because this is kind of like your pole, and the technical target would be here up at $94,800 approximately. So, but only if the next 4-hourly candle pushes back into the bull flag. Otherwise, if we move lower, it's not a bull flag anymore, even though that whole move here to the downside will be a deviation, because from there we're going to go back to higher levels, in my opinion. On the 1-hourly chart, here you see also a really important level currently that we try to hold is $84,700. As long as we stay above that, we shouldn't be concerned with Bitcoin moving into lower levels here. But like I said, the lowest area I see is $83,600 in the short term. That is basically that area here is in that support cluster with the buy orders that we're looking at. So I definitely expect a small dip into it. Doesn't matter if it's just the top of it or all the way down to the bottom. Then we come back up. Then we do this. On the 4-hourly chart here with the liquidation levels, here you can also clearly see that we are getting closer to the high leverage liquidity that goes all the way down to $82,400. I still don't believe that we are going to get there, that low, but we could tap the top of the range, $83,700. We were about to print the golden cross here. We will still get the golden cross. So, but Bitcoin needs to reclaim the 200 moving average here fairly quickly. Otherwise, this will turn into a fake out and we will start going lower a little bit. So, and that is what we don't want to see. But on the other hand, we have a lot of high leverage shorts, over leverage shorts sitting just above us, which makes it really lucrative for a market maker to go up there and take them all out, all the way up to $90,000. So that's why I'm telling you, I believe small fake out to the downside, back up, liquidate everybody, get continuation. Also on the liquidation heat map, let's have a look here. Most concentrated area is still all the way up here at $89,000 currently. Below us, as you can see here, $83,500, $600, $700. There is a little bit, that could get tapped, like I just mentioned. But from there, I expect definitely that we bounce back and take out everything that is sitting up here, which is currently roughly $400 million worth in short positions at around $89,000. Also on Bybit, guys, don't forget, I trade all my altcoins right now on Bybit. You get up to $30,000 worth of bonuses just for signing up there. Plus, if you're eligible, you get a Bybit card. Plus, you get invited to exclusive events. Plus, that I will invite you to exclusive events together with Bybit. And I give away this Sunday, so in 2 days, again, $500 either to one guy or even multiple people. The only thing that you need to do is sign up, deposit at least $100, and you're eligible for the giveaway on Sunday for $500. And especially in a market like that, you want to make sure that you have money on the side to get in cheap and take advantage of the moves that are coming here in the next coming days and weeks. So use the link in the comment below and in the description to sign up on Bybit, guys. Now the dominance is pumping you back to the upside. I warned you about this just 2 days ago, where I said if Bitcoin goes down, that the dominance comes back up here. As long as we are not moving back into the rising wedge pattern here, we should be fine and getting a rejection from the upward sloping trend line here from the bottom of that rising wedge and confirm the downwards move. The total free market cap got rejected here at $853 billion. Also here we are currently below the most important downward sloping trend line. So also here we need a reclaim of that. Best case scenario today, worst case scenario tomorrow or after tomorrow, to get here another chance to attempt a move in direction of $900 billion. Now, when we're having a look at Ethereum, Ethereum is getting currently supported by the longest bar on the VPVR, as you can see on the 4-hourly chart. At the same time, the stochastic has already bottomed out, is oversold. The RSI is bouncing here. The MACD is slightly turning around. So I definitely expect here a small relief rally right now in Ethereum, at least back to $2,020, potentially $2,100, somewhere in that range. If you want to take a trade on Ethereum, this might be a really, really good moment to open one. Then Solana is back at our original entry that I had given. So if you missed the original entry, there's your chance to get a really, really good entry, because here the same thing. We are already oversold and flatlining with the stochastic RSI on the bottom. The RSI is a little bit bouncing, not too much yet. And the MACD is also slightly starting to turn around here. But you get a better idea with the next 4-hourly candle. So I will just wait for that. But most likely you're going to see that video anyways when the next 4-hourly candle already started. So if the next 4-hourly candle is pumping to the upside, I would enter into that trade, have my stop loss in place here of that position. I'm going to show that again here, these levels again, that you can see it here. And then again, take profit here on that line. Remember, you can go back and check. I told you guys, when we come up here, take money off the table. Don't don't get round tripped, So if you get round tripped, guys, it's your own fault. I told you guys, take profit up here. Do it, because I knew that was a hard resistance level for Bitcoin, for Solana. Hence why I warned about this. Even though there was a chance that we would get here a wick into our target and then come back down, So, but we got rejected from that area, came back to our entry now. You can, like I said, you can enter there if you missed it the first time, and then rinse and repeat the whole process back to the upside. Guys, and that's already everything for today. I hope you enjoyed this quick update. I hope my voice will be tomorrow much better. As you can see, I'm not coughing as much as I did before, so which is good. Yeah, and don't forget, smash up the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and I hope to see you with really good entries tomorrow.